Well, good morning, welcome to the channel. Today you join me at a familiar place to me. It's the West Bank of Widnes. So I finished work this morning and thought it would be an ideal opportunity to come out, not only do a vlog but also do some photography of a sunrise shot. Now I've been watching the weather forecast all night and it's been going from cloudy to a bit of sun breaking through to fully cloudy to sun breaking through all the way through the night. So it's saying that there's going to be a sunrise around about 9 o'clock. Now probably be a little bit too late for golden hour, which is what we're looking for certainly this location, but as soon as I got here there was quite a bit of colour bursting through the clouds just in the distance. As I pulled into the Widnes area I could see the new bridge all lit up red all the way across with all the lights. So I've taken a couple of shots of that which I'll show now. So the purpose of today's video is just to sort of get out here and just do some local photography again. Next week I think we're announced that the lockdown will be over and it will go into that tier system. Whatever we go into, I don't know. So yeah, I just thought today would be an ideal opportunity. I've got a few tasks to do this afternoon. I've got not one but 2 cars to put in through the MOTs today. I did have that 6-month extension and now that 6-month extension's gone. So yeah, for those of you that are car owners and understand the whole MOT, sort of sat there all afternoon with your fingers crossed, that's what I'll be doing, but with 2, and with one being a modern classic, my old Audi TT. My gosh, I'm just dreading the bill for that one. So I finished work this morning. I thought it'd be an ideal opportunity to come out and do some photography. Now I'm just going to focus on the Jubilee Bridge that's in the background. Maybe head around to West Bank later on this morning once the sun's fully risen, and just see what I can get really around the area. Now currently the sunrise is just over in the distance, should be coming up that way. Once it does, I'm going to then concentrate on going to the other side of the bridge to try and get some sunlight on the bridge, sort of firing back over this side. We'll see if that works. It is currently quite cloudy. Now whether this cloud will break up, it has done a lot this morning. When I first arrived here it was actually pitch black, but I could just see small breaks in the cloud, and as you can probably just see in the distance there, it's all started to clear quite nicely. So we might get some colour in the sky, but yeah, only time will tell. So when I got here the tide was completely out, and slowly but surely the tide started to come in. Now it was very calm for probably about 20 minutes and then the rush of waters just started to pass through. Now what I was looking for is perfect reflections in the water. Now just before the bridge there are some rocks, some old sandstone that's on the riverbed, and what that's done as the water's gone over, it's caused some ripples. Now as the tide's getting higher, the ripples are starting to fade away, so I might get some good reflections of the bridge just shining into the water. That's my hope. So I've taken the polarizing filter off the front of the camera, and yeah, just sort of focusing really on the reflections as we go along through the morning. It's been very chilly this morning, but it's been great to just be stood here and just sort of relaxing. There's some birds in the background you can probably hear, and even though this area is quite industrial, I've got a huge Tesco distribution centre behind me. There's some factories further on to my right, and then over in the back there's some more industrial areas as well. Even though it's like really quite heavy industrial, it's really quite peaceful as well. There's been loads of birds sort of flying through, squawking and what have you across the water. But yeah, it's just been really peaceful standing here and just sort of watching the tide coming through as I've done that time lapse. So again, I don't think it's going to be a massive vlog today. It's just going to be taking a few shots and just sort of seeing what I can get from this area. Not a lot of running around really, just yeah, keeping it quite simple. So I've just concentrated on a few shots this morning just whilst we're in blue hour. Like I said, I've taken the polarizing filter off the camera just to try and get some reflections in. Now I've taken some with the 14 to 24 and now I've got the 24 to 70 on. I just want to get more closer shots. With the 14 to 24, even at 24mm, it was just giving me a bit too much in the image. But yeah, I'm just going in for a much more of a crop shot now, and just sort of focusing what's really important. That's the dome of the bridge, as you can see behind there, the dome of the bridge, and then the reflections in the water as well. As you can see, it's quite a calm, peaceful morning. The water's now started to settle a little bit more. So I'm going to take a few more shots now and just sort of see what we can come up with. So just as I'm waiting for the sunrise to really take effect, I've just noticed it's really got really hazy in the last sort of 5 or 10 minutes, just as I've done those last couple of shots. Now whether that's going to actually affect the image of the bridge, I don't know. But it's quite interesting just to get your bearings really. So you've got the Jubilee Bridge, around the other side you've got the new Gateway Bridge, and then if you just look over in the distance there, that's actually where Liverpool Airport is. So there's quite a few things going around in this area, and then obviously you've got the swoop of the river that goes all the way through. So even though it's quite industrial, it is actually quite a nice place to come to for sort of varied photography. You can really spend the whole day just walking around from West Bank of Widnes all the way through to Speke and into Liverpool. So yeah, plenty to be had from this location. So I can just see a bit more of a glow in the distance, and we'll see what's going to happen to that in a few moments. There's a couple of planes flying over as well, which yeah, the shutter speed's a little bit too slow to try and make a feature of those. I'm not sure you can hear that one in the distance, just coming over. So for those of you new to the channel, my name's Ben, and I'm a photographer, and I have been for the past 5 years. It's something that I enjoy doing. I wouldn't call myself a professional photographer in any way. I don't make a living from photography. I don't make a living from YouTube. It's just something I enjoy doing. And bringing out these videos sort of on a weekly basis is just something that, yeah, I enjoy doing. The reason why I started was because friends and family were asking me what I was up to sort of while I was going out taking photography. What was it like actually being a photographer? And I thought, well, YouTube is probably the best way to show everybody what it's all about, and to actually get to where the channel's grown now to over 500 people that have subscribed in the past couple of years. Yeah, it's nothing like it. Going out, taking your images, coming back, putting them on the computer is fantastic. When you've got video to also then produce and edit and color grade and just sort of develop the whole thing, so you've got the images and the video to then deliver out to YouTube. There's nothing like it. It's quite stressful at times. You sort of go out and think, oh, I hope I've got enough footage for the video. I hope the images have turned out okay. it does add a lot more pressure, but it's certainly something that I enjoy doing. Just as I'm recording that, the London train's leaving. It's obviously come from Liverpool, so yeah, that's heading down towards London now. Very nice. Right, I'm going to crack on, take some more images. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. Give me the old thumbs up, and let me know who you are and where you're from, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. Right, some more images and see what I can get from here. So I've decided to make my way around the arches here. So this is the railway bridge, just as a train is going over now. So yeah, the sun's just gone behind a big bank of cloud. Now once this bank of cloud is quite thick, so I think once it gets to above the cloud, we could have lost the best of the light. So yeah, just sort of re-evaluating my options really. But yeah, just coming down here now, just try and take a shot from under the bridge. Not sure if this will work, but yeah, we'll have a go anyway. So last time I did a vlog from this location, I shot through here. And I always thought it'd be quite a good shot on a sunset. Clearly not a sunrise because the sun's actually the other side of it. So, but yeah, it's such an interesting and slightly spooky place down here. You can hear yourself echo, and there's a massive echo coming from the bridge, which is just above me there. Now, what I was thinking is a shot right across, but because the bridge bends around, it doesn't really work. Now, from the other side it will, so I think I need to return, but on the other side of the water, on the Runcorn side, and shoot back. I've seen a few people that have taken images across, and I think on a good crisp morning like this morning, it'd be ideal. But by the time I get back in the car, drive around and onto the other side, it'll be well gone. But so I'll try that another time. Yeah, always quite interested with shot underneath the bridge. Always gives it a bit of an interesting dynamic to it. Right, I'm going to head to what used to be the old transporter bridge. There's still sort of struts in the ground of where that used to be. So I'm just going to head around there now and see if the sun's going to shine against this bridge, and hopefully get some more reflections from the other side of this bridge. And yeah, just sort of see what I can get. It's been a lovely fresh morning so far. I don't really want it to be over, but unfortunately I've got both my cars to get in for the MOT, so yeah, not a day of fun today. Right, let's crack on, see what we can get. So the problem I've got at the moment is the sun's behind a big bank of cloud over there. It's just letting a little bit of light through. Now I was hoping to get the light shining onto that bridge, just really lighten up the whole structure and sort of getting reflections off the metalwork, and also a reflection in the water. Now the problem is, because the tide is now coming in so quickly, we've got loads of ripples. It's not smooth water anymore, so it's going to be impossible to get that reflection shot. I'm going to stick around for the next sort of 10-15 minutes and just sort of see what I can get, see if the bridge does get lit up. But yeah, ideally it was that reflection in the water I was looking for, which I'm not going to be able to get this morning. Don't think there's anything to be had from here. I'm just going to head a little bit further down. There's like a walkway that goes across with a park that comes back onto this bridge, so I'll walk down there and see what I can get from down there. So it's probably time for me to finish this vlog now. I don't think I'm going to get any more images this morning. I hope you've enjoyed the vlog so far. If you have, give me the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and yeah, leave a comment, let me know who you are and where you're from, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. From West Bank in Widnes, in the northwest, on a quite glorious fresh morning, it's probably time to say goodbye. All the best, take care, bye bye.